So what we're showing in this video is very quickly the bottom plate and vertical plates for the Nikon Z8 body. So starting out, we'll go over the features of the bottom plate. So this here is our standard Arca plate. Okay, we'll take off the L bracket. So why would you need an Arca plate? Well, very simply to use with tripods and ball heads. It seems that vast majority of tripods out there feature Arca-swiss style mount, okay? And that style is simply two dovetails with certain spacing between them. And there's a jaw that grabs onto this and holds on really nice and tight, okay? As you can see, the plate is very compact. And sometimes you'll even forget it's even on there, okay? Features of this plate. We have a center mark with the screw. We have our QD strap port. More on this later. Safety stops, those are removable, and all ProMediaGear plates feature side ports where you can attach flash brackets, L brackets, different kind of holsters, belts, handles. Look for all that stuff on our website, okay? So it's a very, very nice custom fitted plate. This will not twist or turn. It would always stay on the camera. All right, so let's move on to the L brackets. We have two different types of L brackets. We have a standard, kind of universal type for this camera. If there's enough demand, we'll develop a custom one. But this paired with the custom plate, it sits on really nice and tight. And then we have an offset type, which is moved forward. And this is more for video applications because it leaves all these ports on the side open, okay? So let's just throw this on there. So we simply slide this in, and these rods feature our safety mechanism where inside of these rods is flat. So just make sure you don't need to touch these screws here. Just these rods need to be facing inward, slides in all the way, and then you can insert these screws, okay? So it's very nice, very quick, and you can actually slide in and out with that. We have only one screw, but we require two, okay? So find a position where you want it. If you need to access this focus button on the front, maybe extend it a little bit, otherwise it's hard to get to it. Okay. We also have an Allen key in here. Very nice. So this offers some side protection, okay? I would keep it against the body in case you don't need to adjust, access any of these ports. That's really nice. You can always mount the camera in vertical. That's kind of the application of L brackets, that you can use camera in vertical shooting mode for portraits or TikToks or whatnot, right? So it just sits on really nicely on top of the tripod, okay? So this here is our PBN Z8 bottom plate paired with the PLX3 vertical, okay? We got some ¼ here, ¼ on the side for port protection, okay? Let me just show you how much it slides out. So you can almost use it as a handle here as well, okay? But for that, I much prefer this version of the bracket. So we're gonna take that off. We're gonna put this in here, okay? So this is the range of this L bracket, okay? And it sits in the front, so all this is really nicely accessible, okay? You can still mount the camera on top. What else we got here? We got a built-in cold shoe. So if you need to use microphone extra lights, you can put it right there, ¼ a couple ¼ on the sides. And this one will even take handle and stuff on the side here, okay? And then you got this button here that's always accessible. Doesn't really interfere much with the lens. You can still put your hand in here. I really, really like this feature here. We can extend this a bit, maybe use it as a handle. Let's tighten these screws some more. Okay, beautiful. So that's kind of the PLX3T, T for tilt screen. So if you have cameras that have a tiltable screen, again, this whole area is open. You can use that, okay? So it handles really, really nicely. All right, again, features. You got your safety stops, you got your Allen wrench storage, again, slides in and out. L brackets, you can also add on a strap loop, so you can put a hand strap right in there, okay? You just got to mount this, put some screws on the other side, okay? More on that later. So you could put a nice hand strap in there if you'd like that. Shoulder strap. Again, this is a QD port. Goes right in there, right? It's attached. For additional safety, you can add on this tether, and tether can kind of go anywhere. You can loop it through here or whatnot, right? And then you have a safety tether here. So takes a second longer to detach, right? Because you got two things you got to detach. But this carries the camera all the time. This carries the camera just in case this wasn't properly attached. Okay? So we're big on safety in 2024. All right. That's it. Any questions, comments? Please head on to ProMediaGear.com. You can call us, email us anytime. Thanks so much for watching.